Hello and welcome to Flipgrid Shorts. What a short is it is a video that you can create on Flipgrid without needing to have a teacher or a class grid to respond to. To get to shorts, it's up in the top tabs and it's the last one. To record a short, you just click record a short and then the video screen pops up for you to do your recordings. Now, there are many of the options and the tools that you can use that were available in the responses. Some of those things are the filters, where you can change the color of your filter if you want a black and white option for some reason. Some of these other ones, I don't know why you would want them, but just in case. And then I'll turn it off with that one. To add text, you click the text button. You even have the backgrounds in case you have a lot of stuff in your background. It gives a white or a black background so you can see your text better. To use that, you just click on it. It will automatically pop up and you just type in what you wanted to say. Once you click off of it, then you can move it around. You can make them bigger, smaller, just by dragging the circles that outline the text box. For images, you can use stickers. Right? It has a bunch of stickers that are already in its library. It's not an endless supply, but there are some there. So maybe you're doing a presentation on cats. Okay, there's stickers that you can use. These three are used as like to put on you, and they are best for when you take the screenshot at the end. For your actual Flipgrid, I would recommend one of the pieces that actually you can use for illustrations or examples, right? So if I'm doing it on cats, then I can put a sticker in, and then I can use my drawing tools to write or point things out. Like maybe I'm talking about the cat's ears and explaining what they can hear well and what they can't. And when I'm talking about how they have some night vision, you could point out to their eyes. So it helps to point out and illustrate things. You can also write on it if you choose. Now, a really cool part that I like about Flipgrid Shorts is the whiteboard. You have the option of a whiteboard or a blackboard. So what that does is it just removes your camera and it gives you a whiteboard to write on. It keeps all your stickers and everything in there. So this is great for explainer videos. If you want to tell how a flower grows or the parts of a flower, or doing a math problem, you can easily illustrate it here on the whiteboard as an example. It's a great tool for students to teach other students, or for teachers to teach students digitally. Of course, that is the wrong answer, so I'm going to mark it wrong. Red, there we go. All right, mark that wrong. So there's so much you can do with it. You can even upload your own video. So if you have a video you want to upload as an example of a flower that's blooming, or upload your own sticker, you can do that as well. You just click on it, and maybe I want to upload this picture, and it will go right on in. You can move it around and make it smaller or bigger, but it's a great way to use the whiteboard or the blackboard features of a Google Short. Right. Now, sometimes you want to take notes on something. That's what this sticky note is for. The people who view the video won't see it, but you could add a sticky note if there's something you want to remember to tell during your video. You can type it here. So it's a great way to still be able to look at the screen, but have your notes right there instead of having your notes typed down here and you have to look down and look back up again. If you have things in your video that's in your way and you want to get rid of them, you can either do the undo button, which will get rid of the last thing that you put on, like a typical undo button, or the clear button clears everything off your screen. This timer tells you how much time you have left in your video. You only get 3 minutes, so whatever you're doing in a Flipgrid short, it has to be short, hence its name. And then when you're done, you hit the record button. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like to record. So here's what it's looking like for Flipgrid recording. You know that the time is going down, so it tells you how much time you have left. You're prepared with that. When you're done, you hit stop and go to the next screen. It'll give you here's what it's looking like for Flipgrid recording
of what
you know that
video
the
is, so you can
time is
trim
going
it up.
down. So
Maybe you've got something at the
left
beginning or something at the end
when
that you
so here's what is that you want to trim off. You can do that right here by just dragging it. Let's get rid of my notes there. And then you can add more to it if you so choose. Then this is where that screenshot or their thumbnail comes in. If I'm doing my video on cats now, I can go back to sticker, type in cats, and then I can give myself some ears. Make them a little smaller. There, that fits better. And then if you want cat eyes, definitely make those smaller. There we go. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a screenshot of this. You might even have all about cats. So this is what the thumbnail will look like before people click on your video to view it. This is what they will see. When you're all done, you take your picture. Gotta line myself up there. And then good enough, click next. And it loads it. There it is. So there's my video. You've got the thumbnail, and then you can share it with people. By clicking on it, it gives you a link to copy that you can give them. If you want to embed it into a website or something, there's your embed code. And here's the QR code. So it creates a QR code that you can text to people, put it on an assignment. So all they have to do is view the QR code and it'll take them directly to your video. If you want to save it and download it, there's that option, or say sharing it to Google Classroom. If you decide you don't like it or it's long gone, you don't need it anymore, you can delete it here. And that is how you use Flipgrid Shorts.